I'm going to make some lunch for Morgan and me. Can you stay and eat with us?
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Barrow, but I've only got an hour break from the country club, and I want to stop by the hospital and see my mom about something.
Oh, well, another time then.
Okay, thanks anyway. All I've been able to think about since I got here is this.
Tim.
Well, what's the matter?
Nothing.
Yes, there is. Something's wrong. I can tell. What is it?
It's just that if I'd known Kelly was going to be here, I wouldn't have come over here. I mean, he just gave me this whole long lecture about how we shouldn't have lied to my mother about where we were last night at Laurel Falls.
Yeah, well, now that you brought it up, I felt kind of bad when you told your mother we'd been home all night studying and we just went out for something to eat.
I knew, but I had to tell her that. I mean, if I had told her the truth, she would have just blown up at me, probably grounded me for a week.
Well, I don't want that to happen, but you've got to tell her the truth about where we're going from now on.
Well, I'm sure she'll hear about it anyway. I'm sure Kelly's told everyone in town by now.
Kelly would not do anything like that. Well, listen, I'll talk to him when I'm at Cedars, and I'll tell him not to say anything to Ed so it doesn't get back to Mike, okay?
No, don't do it on my account.
Well, I've got to get some tips on this coaching business anyway. Your exams are coming up in a couple weeks. So, I'll call the Wexler place and find out where you're going to be tonight. And I'll see you later. Okay?
Okay.
Tim, sure you won't change your mind?
Oh, no, thanks. I really can't. But thanks a lot.
Okay.
Bye. See you later. Bye-bye.
Well, lunch is ready, Morgan.
Oh, thank you.
I must say I expected to see a happier face since Tim stopped by to see you. What's wrong, Morgan?
Nothing. I'm just so confused, but...
About what, dear?
Well, why is it that one person can, well, hurt you so deeply with, well, more than anyone else in the whole world?
Well, from my experience, it usually means that you care more about that person much more deeply than anyone else in the world. And it generally means that it's someone who can strike some chord in you that no one else can, and that makes you terribly vulnerable, which means they can hurt you even when they don't mean to. Can I tell you something else?
What?
It's all part of growing up. So you're just going to have to get used to it.
Hello.
Mike.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was just on my way to the airport. I thought I'd come by and say goodbye. Lucille told me you're down here. I also thought I'd tell you that Laney knows where to reach me if you need me for anything.
Oh, it's very nice, but don't worry. I'll be fine till you get back.
Well, now, I liked it better when you were more dependent on me.
Well, I've always been the independent type. It's a hard habit to break.
I see. Well, can't be broken, though. I've become more dependent on you. Why is it whenever I say anything even remotely personal, you get very tensed up?
Well, it's just that I never meant our relationship to go beyond a simple friendship. I have to control that.
Well, why is that?
We'll talk about it when you get back.
All right. I'll hold you to that. Bye.
Mike, be careful. I know what you're doing could be dangerous, and I know how determined you are to find what you're looking for. Just don't take any unnecessary chances.
Thank you.
Did I hear Mike Bauer's voice?
Oh, yes. He came by to say goodbye. He's going to San Juan for a couple of days.
You know, I think your friendship with Mike is more serious than you want to admit.
No, not at all. He's just very special.
Jennifer, could I ask a very big favor of you?
Of course. What is it?
Well, I have an important appointment at Cedars this afternoon, and I'm pretty nervous about it. Would you mind coming with me?
Well, of course not, but there's nothing wrong, is there?
No. It's nothing like that, really. It's just... Well, I know I can trust you. I think I'm pregnant.
Amanda. I'm sorry, I can't believe it.
No, God, I'm grateful that you care enough to feel this way.
Well, look, I'll ask your mother if I can leave, all right?
Well, you don't have to. She went out to keep a doctor's appointment, and she's going to run some errands, so you will come.
Yes, of course. Does Ben know?
No, I didn't want to tell him until I was absolutely certain. But I know he's going to be so excited if I get the answer I'm hoping for. You know, bet he is in Chicago right now. I hope everything is going well for him, too.
Okay, I'd like to make it person to Mrs. Ben McFerrin. And
Henry told me you were here. Welcome to Chicago, Ben.
Operator, cancel that call for now, will you please? Yeah, I'll put it through again later. Thank you. Diane, you look terrific.
Well, thank you. So do you. And you have acquired a very impressive patron. I mean, I hear that Henry's putting all of his considerable influence behind your career.
Yeah, it would seem so. So how do you like it out here?
Well, I love supervising this end of the merger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just miss...
What?
I miss my friends in Springfield.
How long you think you're going to be out here?
Well, a few weeks at least. You know, I tried to reach Alan earlier, and Laurie said that he hadn't come into the office today and that he wasn't taking any business calls at home.
Yeah, he's probably taking care of his personal problems.
Like what?
Never mind.
Don't tell me there's some trouble with that marriage.
Diane, forget about it, okay?
Okay, let's get on to more pleasant things. I hope I'm going to see you while you're here.
Well, I'm not sure how long that's going to be.
Well, I have an incredible apartment with a gorgeous view of the lake. Why don't you come over and have a drink with me tonight?
Well, I think I'm probably going to be a little tired after my meeting at the gallery. Which reminds me, I better get back to Henry. It's almost time to go over there.
Weren't you making a call when I came in and interrupted you?
Yeah, I was. I'll make it later.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you very much. See ya.
Bye. Yes, this is Diane Ballard. Can I have a long-distance line, please? No, that's all right. I'll dial it myself. Thank you. Hello. Is Mrs. Spaulding there, please? Oh, can she be reached at her office? I see. Can you tell me when she's expected home? I see. No, I don't want to speak to Mr. Spaulding. It's just a personal call to his wife. No message. Thank you. Goodbye.
And Jackie and I are going to be playing a lot of tennis up there. So maybe when I come back, we can play a few games and I can score a few points.
What's that?
You haven't been listening to what I've been saying, have you, Dad?
Yes, I did. I just have a great deal on my mind today. But I'm glad you stayed for lunch. You know, I'm not going to be seeing much of you for the next few weeks.
We're still going to go on that vacation you promised me, aren't we?
You bet we are.
Where are we going to go?
Well, I haven't decided yet, but I'll talk it over with Hope, and we'll pick something that you really enjoy. Emily, who was that on the phone?
A lady asking for Mrs. Spaulding. She didn't leave her name.
And Jackie, can we go now?
I'm ready any time you are, Phillip. Look, why don't you wash up before we leave?
Okay.
Alan, what's the matter with you today?
Nothing.
Yes, there is. You've been acting so strangely. At first, you insisted we put off our trip and stay for lunch with you. And you didn't say a word to Phillip throughout the whole meal. You know, you jumped every time the phone rang.
Pressing business matters.
Then why aren't you at the office? You know,
I don't think I can remember a day you took off without the house being full of business associates.
Jackie, just drop it, please.
Alan, I'm thinking about Phillip. He's far too insecure as it is these days, without you acting as if you didn't care about it.
When I need advice on how to deal with my son, I'll ask for it. Well, I'm sorry I'm such bad company today, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Sure.
You have a good time in the mountains. You remember one thing. I love you very much.
I know, Dad. Can we go down there, Jackie?
Of course, Phillip. Goodbye, Alan.
Bye, Jack. Bye, son.
Bye, Dad.
Bye.
So how's he doing, Mr. Stafford?
Well, he's making steady progress.
Good. Glad to hear it.
He still has a long way to go before total recovery, but if he continues to improve at this present rate, hopefully I can get away tomorrow.
I hope so. I'll see you later.
Bye, then. Hello, Hillary.
Hi. Hello, Justin.
Hi, Amanda. Hello, Mrs. Richards.
Hello, Dr. Marley.
Hi, Amanda. Hi, Mrs. Richards.
Hi, Hillary.
What brings you here today?
I have an appointment with Dr. Sedgwick.
Oh, yeah. She's all the way down the corridor on the right.
Okay, thanks. Look, I'll wait for you in the cafeteria, all right? Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
Amanda, how's your mother?
She seems to be fine.
Good. You're looking particularly radiant today. Is there any particular reason for that?
Well, things are going very well for Ben. He's out in Chicago right now, and if all goes the way we hope it will, it'll be a whole new life for us.
Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you.
Please do. Will you excuse me? I don't want to be late for my appointment with Dr. Sedgwick.
Sure. We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This has been the award-winning Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest, Janie Jamaica Estates, and Barney's.